Hey, AJ. Sorry, I just realized it is actually live. I'm glad you found this one. Let me go switch it over so people know to come in here. Let me go edit real quick. Oh, go in. So sorry. We're going to mute that for a second. Okay, go to my channel. Come on. My internet is not behaving. I don't know if that was the problem, but I suspect it was more than that. I just lost a subscriber while we were sitting here. Oh well. What on earth? Try this. Let me go over here. I see Arity found it. Babs found it. Hi, Sonia. Sonia found it. Okay, so I was trying to get the other one because the other one didn't work, but you all found this one. So good. That's good. So I was trying to make sure nobody was in the other one. Hello, Kathleen. So Jay, Sonia, Arity, Babs, Kathleen, hello. If you are not already subscribed to Armchair Chef, make sure you do it by Monday, so sometime tomorrow or tonight, because even if you didn't enter, you can win some things, not just the lovely halo yarn like Jay Paradise used right here. There will be other things you can win as well during the live, just for viewing. So she'll make it more like a party. So how are you doing, Sonia? And did I read it correctly that you made it to 1,000 subscribers? That's so awesome. And everybody tell me, Babs, Kathleen, what's on your hook or what's in your cup? I currently have what I call a migraine special in my cup, which is a real sugar Pepsi because I cannot, it's better with Coca-Cola, but I can't have high fructose corn syrup because, it doesn't make me feel good. And essential lemon oil. Lemon essential oil. There, that's the right sequence of the words. Anyway, so, all right, let me keep checking. I'm going to check one more time. And then if you did happen to put an entry in at Armchair Chef Flurry, this is something you can win that I made. There's a little pearl in there. Now you can take the pearl out. It's just got a safety pin attaching it. So you can take it out, and that means I didn't have to sew it in. So it's super cute. My Stitcherhood blanket, let me show you where I'm at on that. So I am still, let me count. I can figure it out. I think I have, it's all about that count. I think I have, what did I do there? I'm going to have to check those stitches. Yep, I sure am. Oh, I slip stitched, so I'm turning it. So let me count. Okay, so let me 1, 2. So I have 2 more rows to do, and this square will be the right size. That's one piece. Sorry, that's the back. I actually leave that not sewn in until the end so that I make sure that all of the same sides are sewn properly. That's the one with the variegated yarn that oh, Stella, yes. I know, it's so cute. And I'm going to make a couple shells. I have this. I'm going to make, I think I'm going to make a sand dollar. Is that too dark to make a sand dollar? Random thing attached. Is that too dark to make a sand dollar? Do you think? Do I need to go with the lighter one? And what kind of shell would you make? What kind of shell would you make with this color? Kind of. Yeah, my husband really likes use orange to make this starfish. I don't have any orange. If this is a gold, would this work for the starfish? And I say that I don't have any, but I'm talking about I specifically don't have any in this yarn. I'm trying to keep it all the same yarn. Would that be a good starfish? I mean, it is gold. It's truly gold colored. Yes? Yeah, that's good for the starfish. Okay, so that's good for the starfish. Do I need to do the white for the sand dollar? What do you think? Or can I get away with kind of this tan with an undertone of pink? Oh, it's not really my own design. Hi, Vicky. It's, but you know what I could do, Sonia? I could talk about, because the tutorial, I followed the tutorial. I did it different. I did it striped. You can see the stripes really well on the back. Now she did the white on both sides. Again, if you're wanting to just have it as a display on the thing. Hi, Wriggles. Or do you prefer Barbara or Barb? Hi, Linda. You all found your way over here. I'm so glad because I had technical problems again. Okay. Okay. So it's just doing it. It just didn't carry over any of my, all right. It's a really weird thumbnail right now, but we'll fix that later. Anyway, so it's so cute. But what I could do is I made up the straps so I could talk about that. I only did the white stitching on one side, and she changed everywhere I have a color change. She changed to a different color. So hers, hi Izzy, hers has colors, like a whole bunch of different colors. So every 2 rows was a different color for her. And up here, it's like 1 row and then 1 row. So she had lots of different colors. I made the straps. I made up the purl. I literally just did like a very basic ball. This I could do a tutorial on. It'd be very basic, but if you don't know how to, like, this is foundational for doing amigurumi. Again, it's attached with a safety pin so somebody could take it out if they wanted, or if they wanted to throw it in the wash because this is acrylic yarn. They could, but the handles I did make up myself. So I could talk about all the different parts, but yeah, I don't hi Janice. I don't really fully know how to design stuff like this. I'm still, unless it's a Grafgan, I'm still a baby designer now. If it was something that was a graph, or I took this stitch and I turned it into a sweater or something, then I could do it. I'm still learning to address Sonia's question, but I should probably do a video just about all the adjustments I made and how to take someone else's pattern and adapt it to the way you want it to be. So, and Izzy, I have a bag with the yarn for your blanket that I want to make for you, and I have not started that because I need to finish this. So anyway, so if any of you are not subscribed to Armchair Chef, she is in her birthday party. She's giving giveaways in addition. Hi, Grammy Rita. Or do you just prefer Rita? Or But whatever. Just let me know. Whatever you prefer. All right. And Izzy, if you all don't know, Izzy, you're welcome to drop your channel. Anybody that has content. A lot of you, I think, are more viewers than content, which is cool. I like that. Let me show you. So this, I'm still figuring out how I want this wall hanging. This is a wedding gift for a couple in Canada. My daughter's taking it in her suitcase. So I had made this thinking that they could put a nail on each end and hang it that way and keep it stiff enough, because it's not stiff. This is one of my favorite things I've ever made. And I very much, okay, I can't type white. Okay, I missed something from Arity. Perfect. Do the sand dollar in white. Okay, got it. Do the sand dollar in white. Do the starfish in gold, which that's kind of cute anyway. This, this, yeah, I'm really proud of this. Thank you. So this I just made up. I ran out of the one. I could tell I was going to run out of the one cotton. So I have two different types. This is kind of a tweedy cotton. No, this one's kind of a tweedy cotton. And this was kind of a blended cotton. This was an autumnal color cotton. I cannot remember the name of it. And then the border is a wheat stitch border, because I think it frames it like a picture. Because again, my daughter's taking this on the airplane. This is one of her friends, but this friend is so lovely and wonderful. I wanted to do something for their wedding, but I needed it to be small. So we went with the wall hanging. I had made this about a year and a half ago. And the pattern calls it a dishcloth. Who would use this as a dishcloth? What kind of insanity is that? Why would you do that? All that work for a dishcloth. Oh my gosh. So it's been hanging on my wall. I've just stabbed it into this like metal foam board, this little foam board that's like insulation. But Grammy Rita. Okay, perfect. Got it. But yeah, it was just kind of, I just pinned it to that insulation that came in a box. It's like the styrofoam with the silver on it. And then when I found out she was getting married, I'm like, this is perfect. They're Canadian. She's really into trees and the woods and all that. So it would be small enough. I'm still not sold on this being good enough as where they can hang it. I don't know. Maybe it is. Anyway, I have till June to get it worked out, so I got time. This was really honestly fast, but I just wanted to. I didn't actually know how long to. Hi, Mima Dawn. So we've got Mima Dawn and Grammy Rita. My grandkids call me Mima as well, and part of my channel is this right here. This is Mima Potato Head. Because one day my granddaughter was over. She's 4. She had got into the potato head parts, and she put this together and brought it over to me and said, "Look, Mima, it's you." So, yep, that's Mima Potato Head. She'll give you a hug at the end. So, anyway, let's see. What else? Can I? Oh, but yeah, Armchair Chef. But you can win other stuff even if you didn't enter. So this is, if you entered, you could win this. And I thank you for the help on the colors on the. What kind of shell would you do in this? Would this be good for a Nautilus shell? Hi, Catherine's Crochet. I think I might have my Nightbot turned off. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm here. You're gonna see me, but let me click into Nightbot real quick, because I think I have. No, they're on. They're on. I don't know. 'tis what it is. It'll tell you how to drop your channel, and then you eventually, if you have content. Very nice to see you, Catherine's Crochet. I feel like I saw you in somebody else's live, but I can't place where. But is that one good for the Nautilus shell? Or should I do one of those spirally shells? Anyway, I keep telling Lori I'm going to be done with that. Yes, Linda's showing you how you can drop your channel if you make content. Oh, and help Linda out. Hey, if y'all don't know Linda's crochet channel, she has a goal. She's turning 75 in August, and she has a goal of getting to 750 subscribers. She's just a little over halfway there. So if you haven't seen her stuff, her work is beautiful. And she's very quick. Hi, Renee. How are you? I'm just talking about all the stuff I've been working on that I probably should be working on my Stitcherhood blankets instead. But, yeah, it worked. It worked, Linda. It got it going. I appreciate that. But I was just talking about this little bag that I'm making for Armchair Chef Lori's giveaway. But I put the little pearl, but maybe this I could do a tutorial on. Yeah, I had a feeling you might do it a little at a time. I do that with my stuff from the UK. Oh, nice. That would be very nice. Crochet therapy with Barbara. She's the one that's with Aloha Naomi, right? Because because the other one's my crochet story, not my crochet therapy. So anyway, so this, Sonia, if you're still in here, this I can definitely do a tutorial on, because if you have this foundation on how to make a basic ball, like that can be a head or a body or whatever. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, anybody else that doesn't have Linda's, Linda, drop it again. Because Nightbot, you did wake up Nightbot. Yes, Naomi. Okay. Nightbot, Nightbot woke up and dropped Camille, so I don't want yours to get missed. So, oh, that's fun. Now the thumbnail that's showing is cute. Yes. A basket of yarn. Nice. Well, okay. Mima Dawn, you might have subscribed to her. The good old YT likes to do some weird things. And if you don't watch a video in a certain amount of time or whatever, they'll just kick you on out. I actually had somebody that I watched pretty darn nearly every single day. And there it is, sent me an email. Oh, not, oh my gosh, those pomegranate ones. Okay, I will show everybody what I'm talking about, but let me finish my thought. YouTube likes to purge, but they even did it to me on somebody I literally was watching almost every single day. And suddenly I look down and I'm like, I'm not subscribed. What the heck? So hello, Linda's Trendy Threads. I'll say your whole name so we don't get confused with Linda's Crochet channel. IG is, oh, I didn't realize Instagram was doing that too. That's very interesting. Oh, and that's Camille. Let me turn this on. Camille's channel, she's not in here, but she is my counterpart in there. Click that one. She's my counterpart in there's one other as well. Helix Stitch Crafts. Hi, Bud Files. How are you doing? I don't know how to drop your. Okay, it hasn't said it again. Hooks, HOOKS 247, no space. Ladybird Loves. You're up in the middle of the morning. No wonder you go to bed so early. It's very early in the morning there. Thanks for the blue heart. Are you waving bud files? Are those pineapples or those hands? I can't tell. Sorry. Yes, and Linda's telling you how, Catherine. Linda's crochet channel, because Linda's Trendy Threads is here. And again, this is all I've shown this, and I showed this that I made as I turned into a wall hanging as a wedding gift for a couple in Canada. And so that you have a better picture of what's going on. Here's another square of that blanket. It'll go with this that needs just a couple more rows. So I sort of invented that stitch in terms of being in the round, and then I'm going to come back to I'm going to come back to the picture Arity sent me, because I sent her a very surprise. Okay, I do have hallucinations, Hadija. So it's just your figment of my imagination. It's fine. Okay, so you're hanging out as you're getting ready for work. So this is a good time for you to watch. That's interesting, Michael's. My sister worked at Michael's for a long time. I have a bad choice dating story related to that too. And I'll simply say, I do not recommend dating your sister's boss. Don't do it. Don't date your sister's boss. Okay? Don't do it. Don't be like Lori. Don't date your sister's boss. Okay. So each section will have 3, but this green will change. The variegated green will stay the same. Thanks to Jennifer Redgate, who sent me a couple extra. Oh, yeah. Everybody's laughing at my dating. I did a whole week where I told dating stories, and I ended with the one that just makes you go, what? Okay. I wanted to. Okay. Linda, if you have a chance, could you grab Armchair Chef's channel? I know she is busy getting everything ready. And she might already be in bed. I can't remember. I had the hospital. Yes. But see, but that was your own boss. See, the problem was it was my sister's boss, and my sister couldn't stand him, and I dated him. It's different. It's more obnoxious what I did. What you did is more normal. I'm going to show you this picture. So I had sent this birthday gift of Greek treats from Universal Yums. You can order individual. I did not get you a subscription, Arity. You got the one box. And I chose specifically, you are here. I just turned your channel on. Perfect. Go ahead and drop your channel. Perfect. Armchair Chef. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. You want to be subscribed before Tuesday. Yes. Chef Lori is what we call her around here. Or just Chef. She knows that's who we're talking to. But let me talk about that candy right there, the pomegranate candy. Oh my God. I can buy that individually. You just wanted to, Camille. I get that. Hello, Ellie. I could eat a whole bag of those pomegranate gummies. Like, without even thinking about it. They're so good. But I savor them, so I make myself not. But I was able to buy those individually and put them in Christmas stockings. So that's one of the reasons I use Universal Yums. So you have to go to Universal Yums and get past all the subscription stuff. So it's not a monthly thing. Go down to their Yum shop. And then, yeah. But yeah, those pomegranate gummies, they're so good. It's one of my favorite things I've ever ordered from that place. Although the joy that box brought you is now that makes my favorite thing that I've ever bought there. I can't wait to hear about the chocolates because I did the chocolates tasting. Don't ever think you dated a boss. I Again, it wasn't my boss, it was my sister's boss, but also terrible. Yeah. Oh, Ian is a weirdo. Just went live. Darn it. That's all right. Hmm. Right, Catherine. Right. And that's why I've never ordered the subscriptions because of that. Exactly. So Catherine's Crochet says, I ordered lots of boxes, but I canceled after my fifth box because there was too much stuff in there. And I'm sure Arity can agree. The round blue one says Ouzo. I wonder if they taste like Ouzo or if that's a brand name. Because that would be like a black licorice alcohol flavor, right? Linda Linda is claiming your, Halo yarn shop, and Camille is also claiming it. Chocolate for breakfast, yes, please, right? So, Khadijah, what it is it's a what I sent to Lori, and I told her if she didn't have to make content, she could just enjoy it herself, but I did want a rating because I wanna know which ones were good. It was, a box of chocolates from around the world. Right, you have to be at the live. And you have to be subscribed for 20 more than 24 hours. So, if you're not subscribed to Chef, do it right now. Oh, the peanut butter one was the best one. That was the best one. Do you remember what country that was from? Anyway, yeah. Um, yes, it'll be whoever is there. And Bud Files is saying hello again. Bud Files also makes content. Yeah, I get Ladybird, Hadijah says, "Which chocolate is good?" What a silly question. All chocolate is good. I just wanted to know which one was best. Whereas, was there any cappuccino chocolates in there? Hello, Kitty. Lovely Kitty. Drop your channel, Kitty. Drop your channel, Ladybird loves. Hadijah, sorry. Hello, Camille. Give them a sec if they want to drop their channel. And again, I talk about those channels all the time, so it's no big thing. But right now, the focus is get subscribed to Armchair Chef before Tuesday night. You got to be a day before Tuesday night. So, well, Tuesday night in the US. Oh, perfect. What do you think in an hour, half or less, Chef, on your live? She doesn't want it to be a long live because we all want a long life. The wafer bar. Yes, that one looks so good on the wheel. Yep. The project's donated, and I was showing this, and they helped me pick colors. So it's got the pearl in it, and I do have handles now. This is just an extra one I'm donating. And I'm going to make a sand dollar and a starfish to go in there. And there's the pearls in there, but is detachable because it's just on with a safety pin. And I wanted it to kind of hang open like a shell. So it's not very big, but oh, good job. Ellie's dropping her channel. Ellie has lovely stitch markers. Did you hit your goal yet, Ellie? Ellie also has a goal. And Jennifer Redgate. I just was talking about how Jennifer Redgate sent me 3 skeins of this variegated yarn. Otherwise, I was going to run out and I wasn't going to be able to make the blanket. So thanks to Jennifer, I can make that queen size blanket for the Stitcherhood. If you don't know about the Stitcherhood, please go watch all the Stitcherhood videos on my channel and on Camille's channel. And Kitty just dropped her channel. Ladybird, oh, did they automatically? No, you guys did it. Okay, good. And it dropped them both, which sometimes it's picky. Okay, Ellie, drop your channel if you didn't already. Hooks 247. Help Ellie out. She's got a goal. Ellie has beautiful stitch markers. She also does beautiful work, and she just went through a whole process of watching, showing how she sees if the eggs have little chicks in them. It was so fun to watch all that stuff with the chicks, the babe inside the egg. But yes, and Linda's trendy threads. Yes, Ellie has chicks too. Ellie's chicks were, I want to say they were about a week, maybe 2 weeks before Mama G Gear's chicks. And I'm talking about baby chickens, not calling you all chicks in here because not everybody in here is a chick. Oh, absolutely. I um I knew I wasn't gonna work on anything during the chat tonight, so it's not it doesn't interrupt at all. It gives you a chance to pick up channels, but I especially wanted to mention the ones that had goals. So Ellie needs a couple subscribers. Oh yes, this is the color that the members chose, the raspberry pink, and it has faded. It's definitely more of a pink now. I need to do a better job, actually. Perfect, Catherine. That you might have met her. You might have helped her meet her goal. And then Linda's. I know you already. Linda's crochet channel has a goal, so we're trying to reach it. Jennifer Reg. I believe you also follow us. Oh, you've got a new batch of chicks. Same breed or different kinds this time. Um, I I probably need to order some seasonal. Do you have a summer set about to come out, Ellie, of stitch markers? Yeah, Linda Trendy's threads has really. Oh, you did equations again. That's great, Cammy. Way to go. I know school can be tough. I actually like her. She does some really cool stuff. What was I saying? Oh, about Ellie or oh, hello, Seema. Oh, sand dollar. What is a sand dollar? I will Google it and show you. It's a shell. It's a type of shell. Sand dollar. Image. Okay. Okay. Ah, get out. There you go. That's a sand dollar. It's actually an animal, just like a starfish. So that's a sand dollar. So after their dinner, however it works, I don't know. Kitty makes jewelry and stitch markers. Linda's trendy. Okay. And then surprise package mid-May. Okay. And it will be beach themed. Okay. So Ellie makes these like surprise pack stitch markers. And so they're very funky. And they're only in certain part. Hi, Alfonso is ASBMP. He also lives in Colorado. Um, Seema, if you don't know Seema, Seema's knitter, if I recall. Do you do both or just knit, Seema? I believe Seema is in India, but I could be wrong on that. Ladybird does jewelry also in addition to her. Yes, thank you for helping her reach her goal. And then what I was saying about Linda's trendy threads, she has really cool stuff and she'll do some repurposing stuff. I think her her stuff is really cool. Do you remember that after you subscribe, like not right now, of course, But soon, watch something all the way through and leave a comment or whatever. It helps the subscription stick, because remember what I was saying about YT and what it does. Okay, so the sand dollar, and now you know what it looks like. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. And at Linda's Crochet channel, she is the most prolific crocheter. She crochets so many things. She's impressive in that way, and it's always beautiful work. It's always gorgeous. I'm glad I could find a nice image of a sand dollar so you could really get a picture of it. They're very cool. They're very cool. And they're Rita. Yes, the Grandma Rita Love. Yes. They just changed the requirements again for monetization. Now, I know yeah, she is Lightning McQueen. Her hands are Lightning McQueen for real. Um, Linda is the fastest crochet, like, you know, Kitty Lane is the only one that gives her a run for her money. Kitty Lane and Linda, it would be hilarious if you guys could do a live together and start at the same time and, like, crochet for 10 minutes or something and see, you know, do the same pattern, the same number of stitches across, whatever. It would be amazing. Hi, Zach. Just okay. And Mima Dawn just sent an email. And I have to do it right away or I forget. So, and again, I don't really, I knew I wasn't going to crochet tonight. Oh, Mima Dawn, where did you send it? Oh, you sent it to my old one. That's fine. I do keep both of mine. Oh, that's I was literally looking at this pattern today. It's called the Sampler Filet by Ruth Avondale. She used Karen 1 pound in the color Fig, which is kind of a purplish brown, right? And I love this yarn in ivory. Okay, let me click into the photo. So I'm just showing you the photo. Come on. I guess I just have to do it this way. It's not letting me just click into the photo. Okay. And Armchair Chef is, let me do that. Oh, that's too bright. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Everything's reflecting. I'm so sorry. I don't really see it. Hold on. I'll get it. Does this let me switch cameras? I don't think it does. Let me see. Camera. Let me switch to this camera real quick. Nope, that's not going to help you. There, you can see it. I'll get it just right. There, you can see it. Keep going the wrong way. All right, there. That's beautiful, Mima Dawn. Mima D is how it shows up there. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm switching cameras back. All right. Last time I tried to figure that out. Yeah, beautiful, right? Beautiful, but this direction was reflecting off both my lights there. Yeah, Seema's, you're welcome to drop your channel as well. Zach, you are too. The Hooks 247. You finished that chunky blanket you started yesterday wow. Yeah, and Linda uses 4 weight and down generally. What I forgot to say. Oh, hello, lovely Robin. How are you? Earlier I was talking about, because somebody asked me if I had designed this. I'll show you, Robin. No, I did not design this. I did make adaptations. I did just make my own purl to add in there. Hello, KY Philly. I don't remember what your actual name is. Okay, yes, get some sleep. Get some sleep. And then I'll see you tomorrow, Hadijah, because triangles. Hopefully, I will feel up to it. So I have this attached with a safety pin, so you can take it out if you want. The shell is not my own pattern. I made my own straps because I wanted them positioned in such a way that when you held them together, it's like open. And then I'm putting some different shells in there. You thought, oh, like an Ariel, like for Ariel the mermaid. Yeah, no, it's just a little bag. That's the cuter side because I elected to not do the white on the back side. So then I'm going to make a sand dollar with this, which with Hadijah, we got to show her what a sand dollar was. Apparently, that's a US thing. I don't know. How many of you knew what a sand dollar was? And I'm going to make a starfish with this, sand dollar with this. And should I make a nautilus shell or a spiral, one of those like twisty spiral shells, or a nautilus shell where it goes like that? Oh, thank you, Robin. You're so sweet. That's so sweet. Yeah, so this is for Armchair Chef Lori's. Okay, so you don't know what a sand dollar is. So it is a US thing. Okay, I'll Google it again. Sand dollar. Do do do. It's a sea animal, sea creature. And oh, come on, cooperate with me. And when it passes on, just like the shell, or it sheds its shell, I don't know how it works. That's what's left. And we here in the US call that a sand dollar. So, oh, no need to apologize. Hello, Blind Stitches. I don't remember what your first name is. Blind Stitches, did you get my card? Oh, Arity, did you get a card from Zach? So that's a sand dollar. So I'll make something that looks like that from this. And that'll go in the bag. So this will be a shell bag with shells in it, just for fun. So thank you for coming on in, Blind Stitches. I have watched a couple of your videos. I don't know if I've actually commented. Feel free to drop your channel with Hooks247. That goes for you, KY Philly, as well. All right. Marsha Lee. Okay, I've heard your name. I just didn't connect the dots. Marsha Lee. Okay, I got it. I'll remember. Usually I remember. No guarantees, as the weather has been horrendous today. We had a hailstorm, which I put on a short. Yes, Zach needs an I'm sorry jar. He doesn't need a swear jar. He needs an I'm sorry jar. If I dropped something, he would apologize that I dropped something. He would say he was sorry that I dropped it. Yeah, that's Zach. My youngest daughter and her husband are both that way, and I tease them all the time that yeah, they need an I'm sorry jar. They would be able to save a lot of money. It is cold. Did it I'm trying to trade with New Mexico. The maths on the pattern. Oh, that's charity. Okay. Alfonso, did you get hail? Our hail was tiny, and so it very much looked like snow, but you could tell from the sound of it. It was like so it was hail. Little tiny hail. This is so early for us to get hail. It's not even May yet. And when it's early like this, you just got rain. Oh, you're so lucky, Alfonso. I mean, it was such small hail, it didn't cause damage, but the problem with early hail in Colorado is that means the hailstones are a lot harder. I forget that you're in Arizona. That's so nice. That's true, Zach. You would owe me a lot of money. I'd be rolling in the dough. if Zach had to pay me $1 every time he said he was sorry. That's funny. What else can you oh, my Stitcherhood blanket for those of you who didn't see. This is my own design. It's the turtle stitch, but I've never seen anybody do it. It's from a certain book called the turtle stitch. I've never seen the turtle stitch called that. This stitch called that anywhere else. Um, so this is one row of it. This is, and then this next row, we're going to this green color. And then variegated is the same. Variegated is the same color. I'll just show you guys all the things I'm working on. This I finished. This is a wedding gift wall hanging. All 100%. Is it all 100%? Actually, I think this might be 60-40 cotton. No, it might be 100% cotton. I see an end I need to clip. But anyway, this is a wall hanging for a wedding gift for my couple friends. Well, my daughter's friend who's getting married. It's like her best friend, but lives up in the Toronto area. It dents your cars. Yep, for real. Oh yeah, you get all the bad weather in Kentucky. Yeah, I'm super happy with how it's coming out. It took me a long time to figure out how to get that stitch to go in the round properly. Thank you. I'm very happy with it. Um, Lana Nana Banana earlier, she asked me because she had just seen the picture of this. Oh, the Cruella hooks? Yes. These are still on sale, guys. These are still on sale. The ebony and maple. They're the only wood hooks that are still on sale. I got every size I didn't have a furls in. More in Ontario than St. John. Okay. Yeah, I got these 2 I just got on the sale, and then they actually had an F and a G, which is fantastic because I didn't have anything smaller than a 4.5, and so those are both smaller than 4.5, and I'm so happy. Sorry I made you jealous, but this is made from scrubby yarn. I do not enjoy scrubby yarn. That is Tunisian, and it's short rows. But I have a friend who has an autoimmune disorder that she needs, things to make it easier to scrub, so that's why it's so big. It's huge. It could be a hat, you know. Oh, I should warn everyone, I am a goofy human being, so if you don't already know that. Most of you are aware, but if you're new, it doesn't rain a lot here in Colorado, so I was very grateful. The camwood is nice. That's like this, right? That's the camwood. Um, Kitty Lane just got her first furls hook as a gift from someone, from Baby, if any of you know her. Oh, the cookies and cream. Do you like the cookies and cream? Crafty Witch. Crafty Witch, yes. It, I'm telling you, Catherine, it is so weird how the system, I automatically drop her because I just support her channel. So Nightbot just drops her channel. It, even when you subscribe, it will just unsubscribe you. So which thing do you love, this or the camwood, or the fact that Kitty Lane just got her first furls and she's in love with it? I think it doesn't leave her side or her hand. Like, it's in your hand at all times, isn't it, Kitty Lane? You love the cookies and cream. My first furls was a gift from Armchair Chef, and it's the one I use all the time. So actually, I got several furls gifted to me before I ever purchased one. Yes, I watched that, Zach. I had that running on Ian is a Weirdo's channel, or on his Discord. because I've been helping him out to watch the playoffs on the Discord, and Kitty is amazing. It She does a lot of her own designs, but yeah, it would be you I it would be so fun to watch Kitty and Linda on a live at the same time with exactly the same pattern, with what, they're comfortable with. Yes. I'm sorry for you, Zach, that Ottawa was eliminated, but yes, sh Ian is very happy about the Canes. Um, but yeah, side by side, same, um it would have to be the same yarn and same hook, right? And then see how far you get in 10 minutes or something sensible, not just, like, who could finish first, because that's unreasonable, like, that'd be too long, because you can get a blanket done in 8 hours, right, Linda and Camille? If your blanket is small enough, that could be true. So, Armchair Chef, if you're in here, drop your channel. Again, I know you're probably oh, no, it's not that late. She's in my time zone, so she's okay. Cammie's out late. Oh, but Mondays is when you don't have school. I'm trying to think what else I needed to show you all. I'm just so happy with the Stitcherhood blanket. So the Stitcherhood is we're making queen size blankets to donate to a DV shelter in for survivors in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, I might like yarn. I might like yarn. Oh, I'll angle this down and you can see my bougie yarn. My bougie yarn is down there. That one that you can just barely see, and then my mandalas. Oh, okay. I know you're busy. I know you're having to multitask. It does automatically drop it. Queen size in 4 days. Yeah, because you are a machine. Let's see what, hold on, I lost something. There, it dropped. Oh, it dropped your channel. So it did just drop armchair chair channels in my, that right there. Oh, there needs to be a space. Let me go fix that on Nightbot. Is that this one? Okay, it wasn't that one. It must be the other one. Where is it? There we go. If you join my channel, oh no, that's the one I just did. It's counting is hard. Okay. If you join, yeah, I forgot to put spaces in there, so that's going to be hard to grab Armchair Chef's channel. Okay. Okay, it's okay. So that should. So if you join my channel, I did set it up to drop your channel if it's two of the different levels, but Linda is a moderator, so her channel does get dropped. Thank you, Linda. See, and this is why Linda's channel gets dropped. Regardless, I don't care. And six Halo. Okay, let me aim it over there again. Those two bags are halos. So the halo cakes is like that blue one right there. They're about that big around, 489 yards of what they classify as a 5 bulky, but that's because of the fuzz on it. Again, I don't know how many kicks this took, but I'm guessing at least 2 because it's pretty dense and the cables will eat your yarn a little bit. But Armchair Chef's birthday party, Tuesday night, but you need to be subscribed at least 24 hours before. Yes, Edmonton has a chance. I totally agree. Yes, Kitty Boo is the best. She's lovely. But I still think it would be absolutely fascinating to watch the two of them going at it. Like, both crocheting at the same time. Because if you've watched either of them, they move fast. V-stitch. You got to do a non-yarn eater. Do I have that one over here? I'm trying this with meandering chains, and it seems like it's gonna work, but I gotta get through one cake, and then I'll check. Yeah, and Camille will host. Yes, that would be amazing, right? Yarn Mills. I have a Rena cake right there. Can you see that? Oh, pointing's off. There, next to the I keep going the wrong way. Stop it, Lori. Talking to myself. There's the Rena cake. That has enough yardage, which you're talking about the double-stranded yarn, cotton. That I think that has enough yardage. I could make the bee's knees in Tunisian. Oh, you don't work well under pressure, so that wouldn't work for you. I get that, Linda. I get that. Yes, 2 cakes to make a hexie-cardi, as long as you're using granny stitch, right? Because you can make hexie-cardi in just about any stitch. So, yes, give Linda M&Ms at the end of each row. If Linda happens to I'm the sponsor, but again, you mail them to Camille, the Stitcherhood blankets. You're still sending them to Texas. Um, but I'm the sponsor, so the yarn price or the whatever, yeah, yarn price. I think that's fair to say. We haven't talked about quantities. It kind of depends on what it's a whole thing. Anyway, we're not quantifying it. Yarn price is about it. But if Linda wins again, I might have some M&Ms for her. But Kitty's got her first Stitcherhood blanket done, so that's exciting. So, yep, okay. So yeah, you gotta. Okay, you're gonna take a rest and then get back up at 1 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in, Catherine. I know you dropped your channel. Good. Drop your channel one more time before you head out. Hooks 247. Yes. Thank you so much for coming in, Vicky. I'm tired too, and we've been on just about an hour. I've got to go 3 more minutes. You have a she story yarn price. But yeah, if Catherine's not gone, she can. But pick up. But like our Ellie, I'm so glad so many of you signed up for Ellie. Yes. Yes, you can tell me a story. But yeah, I'm probably, like I said, I'm going to probably hit that hour and we're going to be kind of done. Unless other people have emails they sent me. I will double check. And we taught 2 people what sand dollars were. Do you know what sand dollars are, Cami? How often? Sunday nights. This is when I go live. Sunday. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. I hope. Oh, you have a space. No space between hooks and 247. And then I'll fix it. Oh, and Ellie, you can drop yours again. Let Catherine do hers first. And then you can drop yours again. But Ellie, I really need to think about getting a summer. Oh, I don't want to drink that one right now. Which I have a 3-drink minimum, but none of it's alcohol. They're going to get married again after 24 years. Yeah, that should work. There you go, Catherine. Now you can. Somebody type something. Wow. It's oddly more common than you would expect, where people get divorced and they're divorced for a long time and then they get back together. It's wild. It happens. I'm happily married to a different person than I am no longer with. And he's happily married and has another child. So I was happy with 2 daughters, and so I was good with that. Oh, I have to figure that out still, Alfonso. I looked into that. I need to keep looking. Oh, the sand dollars too? That's cool, Arity. I didn't know that. So maybe they're in the Mediterranean as well? Alfonso, I did read through that and look at that. I did. Yeah, and I saved that email. I'll have to see. Yeah. Yeah, the sand dollars are really cool. But I've been wanting to. Oh, there's a brown one. Oh, this is one that's alive. Hold on. This is one that's but when it's alive. So it's almost exactly this color. I know my lighting is not showing that, but it's really close to the same color. Yeah, probably. Probably. I have been researching that, Alfonso. I appreciate it. Oh, so he had married someone else and then is sick, but was widowed, and then now he's remarrying your aunt. That's very interesting. Really? Really, Linda? Someone said that Pirate Ship now has a code to scan, so you don't have to print the label. How does that work? You go in and then they scan the code and then they print the label? Ooh. Ooh, Linda. That can make life easier, especially when I need to support somebody, or the Stitcherhood needs to support somebody with postage. Linda, I'm going to look into that. Thank you. Linda's the bomb. If you have not subscribed to Linda's Crochet channel, make sure you do it. But yeah, that's, I'm going to definitely, I will look into it. Yes, thank you, Linda. I will look at, you know what? I better write that on a sticky note. Can I find a sticky note? I mean, several people supplied me. There's no reason I don't have sticky notes right here. We'll go with the hot pink sticky notes tonight. Okay, so check Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. QR code. Don't print label questions. Okay, I'm checking that out because seriously, with my that's so sweet. I assume you're talking to Linda. Yes, that's so sweet. Linda, that reminds me, I'm gonna go check my other 2 logins and make sure I have subscribed to you on all of my logins. I have 3. Um, Linda's. It's telling me I'm live on another. If I could spell, it would help. Thank you guys for hanging in here while I had that little delay and weirdness. And why is it not? I might not be on this one. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to add one. Linda. I beat my keys really hard. I don't know if any of you noticed that. There we go. Yep, sure enough, I'm going to be able to add one because I hadn't subscribed on this login. There we go. It says 382. I don't know what you were at earlier today. Oh, yes, do that, Camille. I've done that. You know what? I might have my hubby do that too. Sometimes I just log in as him and just do it. Then he gets crochet stuff on his YouTube. Yep. Camille, I've done it to my husband. So yes, that's exactly what happens. I know. Like I have so many and luckily I found one. It was bright pink, so I was able to find it. I had a bright yellow one here before, but I'm checking into that linen because wow, if that's true, that is going to make life so much easier. Yeah. He'll never notice, right? He'll never notice. He does I sometimes he listens to me while he's at work. It depends on where he's working in the jail. I don't know if I've made that clear to y'all. That's that he's a sergeant, but he works in the jail, so I don't have to stress about him being out on the road as a law enforcement officer. But, um, so sometimes, if it's not crazy busy, that's thank you, chef. Chef did the research. Thank you, Linda, for letting us know because that's gonna make our lives easier. So if that means we can just go to UPS or go to USPS and then they print the oh my gosh, that's gonna be fantastic. And that is super gonna be fantastic for me to be able to help people, again, not just me, but the Stitcherhood to help people with postage for their Stitcherhood blankets because sending a queen size blanket is not cheap. It's not cheap. So, I think what it would mean is I could send that to you. Like, I'll just use you as an example, Linda. We'll just use you as an example. I think what I would do is I would put your mailing address as the where it's coming from, and then the PO box in Texas as the 2, and then vidIQ, just put up a video and the changes and lower the amount of watch hours. They lowered the amount of watch hours. Oh, Kitty Lane. Kitty Lane, check that out. Check it out. They lowered the for the once you have the 500 subscribers, did they bring it down to 2,000? Because that would make a lot of sense if they did. That means Kitty Lane's almost there. Okay, so back to how would it help? So instead of me having to print out a label and then send it, I would be able to email that QR code. You would be able to walk into the post office or the UPS, but I think we use the post office. Most yeah, it depends. Right now, all the prices just went up 8% as of today, so I made sure I mailed stuff yesterday. Kitty's getting a big box of stuff. Kitty's getting a big box of stuff. So is Lexi, but Lexi's is mostly closed for her kids. Yeah, and Alfonso, because he's, blind. Are you, this okay, you do not have to answer this if this is too personal. Um, but I think then what it would do, and I'll just double check all this, is I would be able to send you that QR code. You would be able to take the package in, and they would print it out. Yeah, I am too, Zach, but there's a lot of people in here that aren't. But yeah, yeah, Alfonso, because he's visually impaired, blind. Blind has levels, right? Yes, and there's an Amazon Cami, we need to promote this more that you know what? I'll make sure I'm limited vision. Okay. I was curious. Yeah, I had a student once that had no vision. Um, so ways that you can help is, there's an Amazon well, there was an Amazon wish list for the actual place, and so you could send that and you would just take a screenshot of that, something that you sent them. What sizes are her daughters? Yes, I do know that. Marshall Lee and Marshall Lee is Marshall Lee completely blind, or is she limited vision like Alfonso here? Yeah, yeah. Okay, Cammy, let me look into that, and I will send you that link. And what you do so that you can get an entry is oh, hello, Joy. A lot of you probably don't know Joy that just came in the chat. Her channel is a lot of fun. I had watched her early on in her channel, and then y'all know how the past few months I've hardly been able to keep up with anybody. But this weekend or this week I had a chance, and I kind of watched a couple more of Joy's videos. And if you don't, Joy, go ahead and drop your channel. Hooks 247 no space. HOOKS 247. I find her, and she has multicolor hair, kind of like Rusty. The Rusty Blades, if you and Mama Cheeky. Yeah, you get the levels, yeah. Well, yes, but it will actually give a link if you type in HOOKS 247 no space. I wasn't kidding, Arity. That's right, and Joy, and then um it will actually put a link out where everybody can just click it and go and subscribe to your channel. There you go, Alfonso. Mail yourself out. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, my dad is half deaf. Well, he was half deaf, he had no hearing. Okay, I'm gonna type it to show you, and it helps if I type it correctly. Um, it's gonna drop my channel, but then say something, uh, "Hi." Something has to be in between. So, type what I just typed, that hooks 247, and Linda's showing you. Yeah, and then that's how you do it. Now Linda's goal, she's trying to get 750 by her 75th birthday, which is in August. She's a little over halfway there. And Find Your Joy is, are you I don't remember, I was looking the other day. Are you approaching your 500? I don't recall. And Armchair Chef, make sure you are subscribed to Armchair Chef by Tuesday night. By Tuesday night, because of the party. You gotta be 398. You were almost at 400. That's what it was. I knew you were really close. So yeah, y'all, joy is joy is a joy. I enjoy. We have similar kind of just here we are. Here is how it is kind of vibes. So if you enjoy my channel, you most likely will enjoy Joy's channel. Enjoy Joy's channel. That's a weird sentence, but you get it. Well, but chef, you okay? But you want to make sure they're subscribed before and not just for that reason, right? So, summer school in the zoo, that sounds fantastic. Do they have one for adults? Yeah. Yes, they do. Um, Cami, my daughter attended one of those, right, because of the visa. I w I have an extra room. You could come stay here if you ever did get the kind of visa to be able to do that. Um, but because 'cause I'm not that far from the Denver Zoo. My, youngest daughter, the one that works now at the Botanic Gardens, um, you're so very welcome, Joy. Yeah, that makes sense. It's for veterinarians, and I'm gonna be clear. I'm clarifying that for anybody that reads for vets now, as it's not veterans, it's veterinarians, and that makes sense. But the summer school classes they had were for younger people to get introduced to the kinds of things, the kind of jobs that they have um, at any zoo, really. And so they talked about it, and this is my inappropriate hoodie my daughters bought for me because my daughters are 28 and 30. They're adults. My daughters are older than Cammy. Yeah, but Anyway, so yeah, my younger daughter did that, and so she was gonna do her goal was to be a zookeeper, so she has the degree that she could be, but, but it just ended up she kind of her she always wanted to teach, but not in a like a school in a traditional teacher like I was. Um, so I see here I'm blabbing on as I do. Ooh, that would be really helpful, Alfonso. Um, that might be helpful. Um, but she, but in doing that, she kinda wanted to teach, so she was thinking so her first well, at first, she got a job as a summer park ranger. She figured out that being a park ranger has nothing to do with the animals. It's much more like being a police officer for the parks, the state parks or the national parks. So she did not enjoy that, but it was good that she got that right out of the gate because then she knew that was not what she wanted to do. Then she got a job at the Museum of Nature and Science, right? I think, but that was also a temporary job, and then she got a job at the Botanic Gardens that was a temporary job, and then they created a new position that's a full-time permanent job where my daughter is now in charge of she's the head of adult education at the Botanic Gardens, so about plants and other stuff. She's very interested in ecology. So she instead of dealing with animals, she's dealing with plants, but she basically coordinates all the classes, makes sure she has teachers and all that stuff. Yeah, Alfonso is offering some very helpful things. Um, Braille labels, that's very nice. So yeah, it was fascinating. My student that was completely he had no vision, if I recall that discussion correctly. But he had this little machine that I don't know, it was only about that wide. Kind of looked like this will really age me, kinda looked like one of those old tape, like not 8-track, but, cassette tape players, the the big box ones where you punched it and then it would, like, open up and it had all the buttons. It kinda looked like that, but he could both it had, like, pins that would come up so he could read an email, and then he could push the buttons and it would write an email. So, I it was fascinating seeing some of the stuff that they have. Oh, she would totally talk with you. She also, Cammy, she's I think she's named on a published scientific paper because she did, research on digital braille display. They cost that I'm not surprised to hear that they cost thousands of dollars. It was mind-blowing technology. I was so I thought it was amazing. Um, but she did research on the maternal roosting habits of the some kind of bat in Wyoming because they don't really know much about bats when and their pregnancies, I guess is the way to say it. Uh, so what they discovered in their research was that they changed roosts, nests, however you want to think of it, every single night when they were pregnant, which they didn't know until they did this research. So, yeah, no, it's again, she was far more interested in the animals initially, but she also was interested in ecology, and then that's where she ended up. So, but she's lovely and she's hilarious. You think I'm funny? No, she's she could be a stand-up comic. She is hilarious. But I don't know how much she gets to use that at her work, but anyway, I'll have her. I will have to see have her do that for me because I think it was for somebody's doctoral research. Maybe it was for their master's. I'm not sure which. Anyway, she was the assistant, so she would watch hours and hours of film, like, and document stuff. Yeah, you assisted in a paper. Oh, you have the manual braille typewriter. Okay, so you have the manual one. So can it receive emails, Alfonso? See, I'm very curious about this technology. My my son-in-law, that is married to my other daughter, my older daughter, my oldest daughter, I should say. He actually works for a company that they work with nonprofits to help people with disabilities be able to work. So he does all kinds of stuff. You did the Excel sheet? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's kind of really I mean, she did that to some degree. No typewriter where you punch it. Where it physically punches it in. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Because the other ones cost an arm and a leg. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. It's all fascinating to me. So, but yes, and definitely check out Joy. Make sure you subscribe to Linda if you haven't. Um, and there it dropped um, my members. I think I have it dropping too often. It dropped Linda's automatically because she's my mod extraordinaire. She often is the one that has to whack my trolls, and I don't get a lot of trolls when I do horizontals. Of course, I had that trouble on that other live that I set up. Every single time I try to use, I just can't use that platform anymore. It's just not working right, and it's so frustrating. Knitting beads, jacquard, jacquard. I think the Q spelling is the correct one. Oh yeah. Okay. So Linda would like to know, and I think this is a great question for everyone. How do you see the chat? What tool or technology do you have so you're able to read what people are writing in the chat, Alfonso? Great question, Linda. Alfonso is very good at answering these questions, so I'm sure he appreciates the interest and it doesn't feel rude. He's very he's very open about his visual impairment. So Mm. Knitting machines, yeah, like that little one that. Oh, okay. So he has two big 48-inch monitors because he is not completely sightless. As long as it's big enough, which it has to be really big, is what I'm reading that as. Two 48-inch monitors is how he's able to see. And then Marsha Lee has special meta glasses. Cool. So that's how she sees. I've watched a few of Marsha Lee's videos, and I don't know why I didn't retain her name. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for asking, Linda. I think Alfonso, you appreciate the questions, right? Screen magnifier software. Okay. Or Zoom text. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Let's go. Well, I'll stop at an hour and a half. I really only wanted to do an hour, but we're close enough to an hour and a half. We'll do so 6 more minutes. So 5 more minutes, and I will do my end thing. Anybody else who needs to drop their channel can. And I don't know how many people are still here because again, 15. Okay. The big ones use punch cards. Yeah. 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 We appreciate it, Alfonso. I have appreciated your willingness to share and help those of us who are sighted. Oh, hello. Salutations, Lady Di. Um, I appreciate your willingness um, to share with us and help those of us who are sighted. I mean, I need assistance, but it's not the same uh, to understand. Yes, it's been enlightening. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Miss Kimmy. Um, yes. So yeah, it's it's fun, and Alfonso is lovely, and is always very helpful and kind. I have heard, Cammy, that Braille is very hard to learn if you are fully sighted. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. You can even use your phone as a video magnifier. Yeah. Yeah, my dad has some things on his because he's in his 80s now. Um, he'll claim he's in his 30s, but he's not. Uh, he has some things on his phone. I am sorry. I think I might sneeze. We're gonna see. Oh, I better mute. If it's hold on. Okay, I got it to go away. All right. Working on it. Oh, no need to apologize. This quarter, if you get it done this quarter, I'm the sponsor for the prize. There's one prize, and for the queen size, this is mine. I'm finally working on a different blanket, Lady Di, because um I was getting nowhere fast on my other one. So I've got this block, so it's going to be 3 of these, and then I'm going to have some stripes in between. So each row will have 3 of these 24-inch squares. One solid, one variegated, and then the third one is a mixture, which is that. And each row will be a slightly different green. And one night on the live, y'all. Yeah, thank you. Oh, you were here that night that we picked it and got it going. Yes, Ellie, if you want to drop your channel one more time, you sure can. And good night to you. Oh, wow. Okay. Kitty Lane says her mother could read Braille because her best friend in college was blind. They made a deal. He taught her Braille. She tried to teach him to drive. All right. All right. Lady Di, do you have Armchair Chef's channel? Because she's got a big birthday party on Tuesday night. You're going to want to be there, but you need to be subscribed before. I think that is really cool. 3D prints of the Railroad Museum. That's really cool. I like the railroad museums here. Oh, are you laughing at my phone? My phone, yes, it does say that's what she said. So you did hear properly if you just heard them. Yeah. Or are you laughing at the okay, and then there's that thing from I am so excited about this information. Thank you, Linda. Thank you then. Um, oh my gosh, uh, Armchair Chef for then grabbing that information, which I've been incorporating Braille to make it accessible. I see, I love that. I love that. So you're incorporating Braille in your 3D design, right? Am I interpreting that correctly? All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I figured you were, but I was just throwing it out there because of the big party on Tuesday night. Put it on your calendar. You don't want to be there, and it's early enough. Oh, trading Braille lessons. Wait, that's funnier, right? Braille lessons for driving lessons. Yeah, that's. I am so sorry, guys. I had horrible cold symptoms all day yesterday. Yes. Yes, Cammy, you will want to, Alfonso, do you care if I send Cammy your email? Um, 'Cause see you all yes, bye, Linda, and I will do my sign off here momentarily. I just wanna make sure it's okay if I send Alfonso's email to Cammy. I don't know why I didn't mod her up, but I didn't yes, okay. So, Cammy, I will send you Alfonso's email so you guys can connect and talk about the stuff that he can help you out with doing turning things into something more accessible. But, yeah, that's what uh my oldest son-in-law, I guess, is the easiest way to say it. That's what he does for a living. He helps the work, jobs, everyday life things be more accessible to people of all different kinds of disabilities, or so they're enabling them, enabling them to, yeah. I feel like I stuck my foot in my mouth. Sorry about that. One more time. Here it is so far. This little clamshell bag. It's so cute. It's gonna have some more shells in it. There's the pearl. This will be given away at Armchair Chef Lori's birthday party. So, yes, he's a biomedical engineer. Yes, he is. He's a biomedical engineer. He does a lot of programming, which is interesting. It's a lot of his job, but he does a lot of 3D printing. He does a lot of problem solving. How do I make something safer? Like they had to design some things for sewing machines to make them safer. But yeah, biomedical engineer. So both of my son-in-laws are scientists. The oldest one is biomedical engineer, and the other one is a chemist. So, it's all right. Ooh, I'm checking that out, Linda. Thank you. I loved the little preview that Chef Lori did. Made it people want to yes, they do take a long time. 3D printed things takes forever, but it's all in the coding, and so it makes sense that you would potentially need to put that into Braille for someone to code that in. So that's yeah. Yeah, my whole family is full of scientists. And my other daughter okay, perfect. My other daughter, her degree is in psychology, so they're all in science. Like, I mean, psychology's, like, sitting next to science. 5 hours for oh, yeah, that makes sense. So you have to make all your designs so that they can be done in 5 hours or less. That's interesting. That's interesting, that makes sense. Do you just pay for filament? Now I'm curious. Alright. I really definitely need to sign off. I can tell this migraine is not happy with me because yes, the science of humanity, exactly. Yeah, right? And I keep telling my oldest daughter so she's the one that's the psychology degree, and then her husband's the biomedical engineer, and her children are so smart. Yes, thank you, Linda. They are so smart, and I just tell my daughter, "Oh, have fun with that." Oh, that's cool. I did not know that, Alfonso. See, Alfonso is a wealth of knowledge. It sadly, Joy, this is something that's kinda normal for me, but my Botox I was supposed to have Botox for migraines on Wednesday, but it got delayed. It was a whole thing, but I will get it next week, and then everything will be fine. It's the bad weather. Bad weather gives me weird headaches, so it makes me kinda dizzy and not think straight, but anyway, thanks for chatting. I know I didn't crochet, I just kinda showed you stuff, uh, but if you didn't know, this is my granddaughter made this, my 4-year-old granddaughter, the daughter of, this psychology major, so she's emotionally intelligent and she's just smart. So, does is this fair? And she's cute as heck. She brought this over to me, she put it together. She said, "Look, it's you, Mima." So, Hugs from me, Mom Potato Head. Hugs for me. Thanks for coming in. Do you need me to? Do oh no, Die. Oh, Lady Di. Oh, I'm gonna email you. I'm gonna email you. Okay. I'm gonna email you. I have some suggestions, some homeopathic stuff to start with. Okay. Yes. 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 Tornado. We had hail today. I'm in Colorado. We had hail today. Alfonso is also in Colorado, but he's in a slightly different part, and so he just got rain. We needed it so bad. So yes, I'm gonna email you. I better write it down. Email migraines. Okay. I'll give you a couple different options that can help. I have some thoughts on maybe why they would come visit again. They're just lovely friends. Migraines. Anyway, do you need me to show the picture, Camille? That's what I think that's what you're saying. I'll show it, and then I gotta get off. I'm leaning. That's the other thing I do. It's not showing the picture. Why isn't it showing the picture? It's just showing your sign off. No, try again. Try again, Cammy. Oh, and I need to write down send Cammy Alphonsus email. Okay. And then my daughter, I need to get the paper. Yes, to everybody, stay safe. There's crazy weather right now. Stay safe. Stay safe. Hope to see you at Camille's tomorrow night, right? Zach, well, I don't know if it's very late there. Zach might be live tomorrow night, but Camille's tomorrow night, I think. And then Chef Lori's birthday party on Tuesday night. And it's earlier so that the East Coasters, it's not like crazy late like this. Anyway. Okay. Yes, this time something came through. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, I need to show this. It's beautiful. Okay. We'll end with this. This beautiful shawl that Cammy is making. Is it done or are you still in process? Gorgeous. And then, yes, I need to let everybody get to sleep. Be safe. Camille, yeah, Camille does a really good job with her yard, garden, everything. Yes. Hugs from Kitty. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs to you all. 2 more cakes. Okay. Okay, I really do need to go. I appreciate you all more than words could possibly express. Yes, beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. 2 more cakes. Okay. Oh, Erity's even still awake. Erity's got work tomorrow. Okay. Hugs. And if you don't follow Kitty, check out Kitty Lane. Yes. Thanks for the amen. And so I'm so glad you popped in, Joy. It was so nice to see you in here, and hopefully a few of my friends who again, if you like my goofy, you'll enjoy. I'm not calling Joy goofy, but just like here I am. That's how Joy's channel is. So, all right, you all are fabulous, and I'm so grateful for you. Okay, bye.